Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Michelle Marie and I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. And I am so glad to have you on the show today. Boy, have we been through it lately. If you have been feeling the Gandanta season, you are absolutely not alone. I covered this in my monthly video that I published earlier, and it was a lot. So before we start today's show, and Jonathan Dailey from Maui will be joining us in about half an hour, I wanted to go through some of the astrological events that have been happening. Now, I created a post on Instagram and Facebook, and I also did a monthly update regarding what we can expect this month. And we're really feeling it. We have multiple planets going through the Mula Abukta Gandanta. What is that? I know it intimately because my south node is there. So it is a spiritual knot. It's one of the hardest spiritual knots according to Vedic astrology. And what it relates to is walking through water and fire in the same month. And our headlines are really proving it. So my hearts go out to you if you're really feeling the stress of this month. Either with we had the first Gandanta go through December 6th through the 8th, and that was in Mars. So it would have been issues with being reactive, brothers, people that have that warrior personality. And then we are now going through the Sun Abukta Mula Gandanta. And these are cosmic knots where water meets fire, and they're kind of points of drowning, destruction. So on this channel, I look at the news through the Abukta Mula Gandanta because that's what all of these planets are going through. And this is the ruthless energy of our beautiful divine mother, goddess Kali. So it's really nothing to fear. She is my gal. You have nothing to fear from her. She is the destroyer of illusion. What she's trying to do is break apart the illusions that are happening within the collective. It's the same frequency that brought us the COVID-19 pandemic, because all of the planets were literally in her house and near her sign. And she went, these are all of the problems with infrastructure. These are all of the problems with healthcare. These are all the problems with governments. She brought up all of these issues and forced us to deal with the illusions of security that we were dealing with. So we're only about 5,000 years into this beautiful goddess's time called Kali Yuga. Kal means time in Sanskrit, and that's like a 1 point something percent through. So we're just scratching the surface of what our human experience is capable of when the lights go out. And right now the cosmos is following the script pretty perfectly. So if you look at the timeline of December, the first Mars Gandanta, that was December 6th through the 8th. That was the planet of war, and he crossed this very volatile junction, and we saw sparks of aggression. We saw it kind of set the stage for what was to come. Now, right now, as we speak, we're going through Surya's Gandanta. That's the sun. He represents the soul, leadership, people who really shine and make this world more beautiful, our celebrities. And as the sun drowned in the gap between Scorpio and Sagittarius, we saw the literal extinguishing of sun figures. The Brown University tragedy actually struck really close to my heart because it was my first choice when I was going through high school. I loved that university. And just as the energy shifted, the safety of this beautiful Ivy League was shattered with the murders on campuses this weekend. We had the loss of a Hollywood icon. That was Rob Reiner and his wife, and they were both found dead in their home. And it was a shocking and sudden end to a figure who's kind of been a king, a king in our culture for decades. And it brought a little bit of terror our way. On the same day during the festival of light, Hanukkah, joyous Hanukkah, that darkness struck Bondi Beach in Australia. And there was an anti-Semitic terror targeting the very spirit of faith that the sun and the light that the Jewish nation brings to us in the world. And but we're not done. So now there's the Venus Gandanta. that's going to happen between December 20th and 21st. If you signed up for my newsletter, you can look into that a little more. Venus rules relationships, luxury, and strong women. So as we approach the solstice, I'm warning you to be very vigilant, especially if you're a woman. I actually posted a lot of things that you can do, both publicly and in my newsletter, to kind of help you through this. And we may see some violence and scandals, specifically targeting women or prominent women in the feminine principle itself. So that's what we can prepare for. And then finally, my darlings, we have a Mercury Gandanta. That is December 28th through the 30th, depending on where you live. And we end the year with an intellectual death. So we can expect communication breakdowns, censorship, or revelations that kill kind of a prevailing narrative. So Goddess Kali is very active. And no, oh, that's so scary. Oh my gosh, what do we do? Goddess is goddess, okay? I do specific readings just to her and what she's doing behind the scenes. It may feel like chaos, but what she's doing is bringing order. So if you're struggling to make chaos, like sense of all the chaos happening in the news, you are in the right place. Because I have no problem swimming into the deep end. My moon goes right into Scorpio in my Navamsha, and I'm all about decoding the darkness. So if you're a little scared about what's coming and what we can expect as a collective, I'm right here with you. And it's nothing to be afraid of, because this is actually a plane of examinations, of tests. It's a place where our soul kind of figures out where it fits, either in the lower 7 realms or the upper 7 realms or beyond. It just depends on where we're focused. So it's nothing to fear. Goddess Kali is just doing her work, and she is alerting us to the various cracks in the armor that we have as a human species here on Earth, and what we need to really focus on. And what we need to focus on is empathy and love and cooperation and supporting each other through these times. I have a huge heart for people in general. And whether you are a Palestinian or a Jew, whether you are a man or a woman, whether you are a Republican or a Democrat, we all have beating hearts, and I love all of you. And through this Gandanta, which is where my Ketu is, my South Node, I've been through this in past lives. What it is aiming to show us is Goddess Kali breaking down the illusions of separatism and bringing us together. So if you're feeling fear, know that this is Kali Ma, our Divine Mother, reaching out and giving you the divine guidance and direction that you need in your life. And if you want to schedule a Kali reading with me, I am right here, because she is my Ishtadevati. I love her to death. She is my mother, and she's been with me, especially since she first introduced herself to me as Mother Mary when I was a little girl and a Catholic. So, Divine Feminine, we can do this. Know that December 20th and 21st is going to be a little rough for some of us, especially if you're female. Pay attention to my posts and newsletters, and you should be okay. And tonight, we are going to be doing some amazing readings with the amazing Jonathan Dailey, all the way from Hawaii, Maui to be specific. He is just an amazing soul that I've been following for a long time. We have some mutual friends, and I cannot wait to read with him. So he's going to be with us in about 20 minutes or so, because he has to pick up his beautiful son from school, and then we'll be able to do some readings. So I want to be able to say hello to some of the beautiful people in the audience. The lovely Venus is here. It is so good to see you, Venus. Welcome. Gigi. Hi, Gigi. Good to see you. Welcome from California. Hello from Mexico City. Hola. And the lovely hubby is here. Good to see you, sweetheart. Rose Blue, it is lovely to see you. Thank you for saying hi to Jonathan, too. And Venus as well. You guys are so sweet. And yes, you may get a reading. Go ahead and put your question in the chat. Dela Mala, it was lovely to see you. Now, just to let everybody know, and I'll go ahead and put the QR code up now. Tips get first priority. And then we go ahead and if we have time at the end, we hit lightning round. So that's how the show works. Okay. Yeah, how do people survive and recover from this mess? I do full tutorials on this. Jonathan and I have a full sadhana routine that we do every single morning, Rose Blue. It's very helpful. It's breathing techniques that increase our prana, which is our soul's energy. It's correct diet, correct asana, which are postures that we do in the morning. It also involves various mantras, prayers, things that we do during the day. And we also look at astrological timing for events and timing. So like, for instance, during an eclipse, I wouldn't schedule a medical procedure, for example, something like that. That's very obvious. But yes, and Jonathan hears exactly what you're saying. But luckily, he's got a Jyotish practitioner in the house, right, honey? He goes, yeah. And then, oh, thank you, Venus. That's very sweet. And yes, the Brown thing was terrible. That was my first choice for colleges. I didn't get enough scholarships to be able to go because I didn't get a lot of family support to go to college. I had to rely on scholarships, but it's an amazing school, and I agree. It's terrible what's happening. And I cried too today, sweetie. You're not alone. The sun's in Gandanta. We're losing people. It's not easy. You're not alone in that, sweetheart. Oh, Sutafi, lovely to see you, love. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Sending you lots of love with your landlord situation, sweetheart, and removing those obstacles. And you canceled your trip to Florida, Rose Blue. Okay. To protect my parents and I need more vaccinations. Yes, that's very, when the sun's in Gandanta, now the sun, that's very intuitive, you Rose Blue. When the sun is in Gandanta, the sun rules our health. It gives us all of our food. We wouldn't have food without the sun. We wouldn't have a solar system without the sun. So the sun is what we all revolve around. That's why it represents the king. And the kings, as we go into Kali Yuga, will be increasingly more tamas, which is more built in materialism, which can convert to greed, narcissism, etc. If you've read the Mahabharata, just look up Duryodhana. He's a very interesting figure. He represents the Trump of our age. The Yudhishthiriyas, that's the collective. We are the people saying, you know what? We're the king. We understand. We're going to live in Dharma and do what's right. So that's something to really look into if you haven't read the Mahabharata. I highly recommend that. And call me Katy Perry. Love that. And then Dee Rose. Oh my gosh, Dee, it's so lovely to see you. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and connecting to us with real-time events that help us deepen our trust of the journey and see the bigger picture. You guys, Dee gave me an Akashic Records reading. Mind-blowing. She's an amazing person in our community. She moved her entire family to El Salvador. Follow her channel. She has really amazing things coming out. She has these incredible dissertations that she gives to the screen, and you listen to them and it hits your soul. So make sure to follow her, please. And yes, please honor what you're going through, Rose Blue. It is lovely to see you. And as terrible as the Australia event was, it's interesting how a Muslim man saved the day. Yes, that's correct. I felt like it was a sign for the world. That is exactly right, Rachel. You are right in hand. You know, I have a theory about the United States in World War II. In Vedic philosophy, we believe, and this is just philosophy, of course, you can believe what you want, but last thought, next birth. If you're a soldier on the field and you kill another person, your last thought is that other person. They switch bodies. That's just a theory. So my belief is that we keep coming back as our enemies until we realize that we're one. And we see the whole and the Atman within, whether you call it the Holy Spirit, whether you call it the Atman, whatever religion or faith or form of spirituality you come from, we're all one. And I think that's the message. So that's very beautiful, Rachel. And oh, your mother agreed with you. That's lovely, Rose Blue. And Barbara says, I love to see 10 faces of Kalamurti. Just to think of her raging, but she's so much more. She really is. I'm about to do a little bit of a deep dive with Kali into the next NDE podcast. I'm going to be interviewing Evelyn on the 21st, and we're going to release another one. And it's going to be around Mother Kali and how we can use Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Mother Kali, the Divine Feminine, to help us through this time. Because as we enter Kali Yuga, the reason it's called that, it's just the rise of the Divine Feminine to take back the order of the universe. So. Oh, Viviani, it is absolutely lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. It is 3 p.m. in Hawaii, but he has to pick up his son Apollo from school. So that's why he's going to be a little bit late with us. And it is lovely. Yes, you are new to the channel. It is lovely to see you too. I hope you subscribe and follow us. And my lovely Ramsey is here. Hola, Ramsey. Buenas tardes, mi amigo. It's so great to see you. And Brian is here. Welcome, Brian. It is so good to see you. Thank you for saying hi to everyone. I hope you and your beautiful family are doing well this holiday season. Brian's such a sweetheart. Stonegate, I do readings. Okay, that's awesome. Me too. And yeah, and let's see. Oh, thanks, sweetie, for saying hi to everyone. Jonathan's sitting over here on our new couch. You guys notice the background behind me is a little different. We moved to Mexico City, and I'm sorry you've been depressed for a few days, Rachel. It's not abnormal for you to be. I mean, your ascendant Lord went through Gandanta the 6th to the 8th, so you're still probably feeling some of the wreckage of that, for sure. And general reading, okay, Mary, you got it. And thank you, Queen Sophia. I actually just cut off all my hair. Yay, perimenopause. I'm making the most of it. And I have some friends in the community that are helping me through this. So yeah, but I love it. And I got my first haircut in, gosh, like can color and everything in 6 years here in Mexico City. And I made a whole video about it. Rock Your Hair Studio, Mexico City, CDMX, shout out. Sophia is a genius. She did an amazing job. She's a goddess herself. So, all right. De La Mala, I will go ahead and get your question in. Gigi, your question is in. Divine Timing, welcome. I know who you are, Rhoda. Okay, Rhoda. It's lovely to see you. And okay, Sutafi, gonna put your question in. And your name is Daniela. Well, I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome, Daniela. And we appreciate you being here. And let's see. Oh, sick puppies. Yeah, look at your 6th house. The 6th house in your chart rules pets. So that can kind of tell you what's going on there. I pay attention to it for my little dog down here. Her name's Rosie. There she is. There's little Rosie. She's just taking a nap. Hi, baby girl. Want to say hi? Oh, yeah, that's my little Rosie. She's my baby. So, and she travels so well. She's so good on flights and planes and everything else. And she's just an amazing little girl. And you have 2 interviews. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, Sutafi. I hope that goes well for you. Can you put a link? Okay. Oh, the link from the lady from El Salvador. Let me go ahead and put in, let's see. I'll try to find it. I'm in the middle of a show, but I will try to, okay, I'm going to go ahead and tag your name. Her name is, let's see, let me try to find it. You could go ahead and put your link in sweetie, Rose D. So, oh, and look who's here. Jonathan.
Hello, my friend.
Welcome.
Thank you. Hi.
It is lovely to see you. How are you, my dear?
Heather just sat down. Hi, everybody. Oh, let me get the comments going here. Still have it on private.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're just like, I did a little bit of an astrological forecast. I'm just getting people's question in.
Nice.
And Angelica is joining us. Lovely to see you. And I'm just getting everyone's questions in. How are you, Jonathan? Welcome, welcome.
Good. I'm a little bit frazzled just because I just got out of the car.
Oh, you go ahead and take your time. We're just, you know what? I'm just going to go through and you have your sip. Mm-hmm. So you guys, Jonathan Dailey, all of his links are in the description. He's the Maui mystic. He's an acupuncturist. His husband's an amazing veterinarian. They have a million pets plus an aquarium. And he has a son named Apollo, who I know he's a psychic, looks just like the baby in the sun card. So they are an incredible group, and we also have lots of friends in common. So this is my first time reading with Jonathan. It is an absolute honor to have you on the show. So treat him very kindly, and make sure to follow all of his channel descriptions. And I also have his link tree in the description as well.
Thanks for having me, Michelle.
You're welcome, Jonathan. Oh, I'm so glad we finally get to read together. I just had the best meeting with Jenna. Have you talked to her about her Tarot Book of the Dead yet?
Mm.
Oh, you got to catch up with our girl. She is amazing. Jenna Matlin.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing some stuff. She's doing some big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she shared with me the research that she's doing, and we're both researching Yama death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's an amazing human being. Yeah. So that was fun. And of course, she says amazing things about you. She's like, I went to college with him. I love Jonathan.
Oh yeah, we went to college together, and it's an amazing experience. And yeah.
Oh, she's a great soul. And then let's see. I'm just going to saying hi to everyone. Oh, Gerald is here. Cowbell. I wish I had a cowbell to ring, Gerald. It's good to see you, sweetie.
Bell. It's not a cowbell though.
Oh, yeah. I have my mantra bell. Yeah. Okay. And then Judith is here. It's so great to see you, Judith. There we go.
Like this?
Gorgeous. It's beautiful, Jonathan.
That settled me down. So,
right.
What decks did you bring to play with? I want to know.
Oh, goodness. Well, I brought my planetary deck, which is Karma cards. I've had it since forever. And then I brought Rider Waite because that's my go-to. I brought Light Seers. That's also a really good one. I got Mahabharata Oracle.
Oh,
and
nice.
I got Whispers of Ganesh. Those are the main ones. Like I used to have a lot more decks.
I love you said Whispers of Ganesh right when I picked this up.
Oh. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that. Oh, Jai Ganesha. That's beautiful. Thank you. And then, and Barbara, I'm so glad you loved your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to enter your space. Speaking of space, good to see you, Space Turkey. Lovely to see you.
And since you are where you are, I also brought
Aztec Tarot. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Yeah, I got a volcano right behind me.
Studied the traditional artwork of the Aztecs, and that's how he made the deck.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you for putting so much thought. Oh, there are so much. I actually went to Moctezuma's. Wow, that is gorgeous.
So that'll be fun.
I went to Moctezuma's bathing areas and all of the ancient things yesterday. I'm going to post those in a little short later. All right, and I will go ahead and get your question in. And Sutafi, I hope you find a safe place too, sweetie. Sandala Tarot. Oh, wow. You got some great decks, Jonathan. I mean, you're totally tapped in. Yeah, if you guys read his bio in the description, he's done everything. This man's amazing. Oh, wow. I love the symbolism there. And you got the poison and the yeah.
This is a great deck. Yeah, it's amazing.
It really is. That is really beautiful. Thank you.
Jennifer Cooper Steedley. The Tarot Disassembled and Tarot Assembled are also her decks.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you know those ones. I didn't bring any of those out. I just brought this one because it seemed appropriate.
You are well equipped. we are ready for you guys. So I was just giving a big astrological welcome to everybody. And I'm just going to go ahead and get some of your questions here. Talking about puppies. Oh my goodness, yes. We are, Rosie's set for her teeth cleaning, so I'm getting that ready. Sutafi went ahead and got your question.
Hi, Sutafi.
Lovely to see you. Let's see.
Hi,
Energy
Judith.
moving today. Okay, Judith, got your question. Oh, that's great, Rose Blue. I'm glad your girlfriend in San Antonio found a nice place. That's fantastic. Gold, Gold Months DXY. It's lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. I'm guessing you have some planets in Taurus or Libra with that thumbnail. That's a great thumbnail. And then, wow, the Aztec Pops, gorgeous colors. Totally agree, Steve. Those are beautiful. Welcome to our channel. It's lovely to see you.
This one is just, I don't know. There's just something special about that one.
Oh, yes. Completely agree.
Mm-hmm. So,
oh, my goodness.
I have one oracle with me, the 1111.
1111. My anniversary with Jonathan is on 11/11, so that's awesome. You tap right in, and every time it's 11/11, like if we see it on our phone and we're in the same room, we run over and give each other a kiss. Okay, yeah. Rachel, you are in the queue.
The round deck, which I love.
All right. Why doesn't tarot have a gender? Well, we can tell you why. All right, we'll tell you later. All right, so hopefully I didn't miss too many of you. I'm just trying to get all of your questions in. Now, again, we go through tippers first. And so Rachel Rose, and if you don't know, all of the links are in the description. And then we also have a QR code up. Okay. So our first question is going to be the lovely Rachel Rose. So let me get to your question, love. And she would love a general reading, kind of in the mud. That's, yeah, your ascendant lord just went through Gandanta, so that makes sense.
I feel that, I mean, I just had to rip out the rug in my dining room because my dog decided that it was her pee pad for some reason.
Oh, puppy.
Peeing the same spot, and it just, no matter how much we cleaned, she wouldn't stop. It's just like, yeah.
I know, they do that, don't they?
Okay, let's get rid of the rug. The floor gets ruined.
Oh my goodness. Well, and you have, let me think, you have 2 cats, 2 dogs, and an aquarium. Is that what you said?
And 2 chickens.
And 2 chickens. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm very glad that your husband is a veterinarian. That'll save on some of the costs.
Trust me, it's been a life-saving experience.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks before we moved to Maui, my beagle, who's now passed, I guess he decided one of his kidneys needed to be a cancerous growth.
Oh.
So yeah, my husband had to operate 2 weeks before we moved here, and like his stomach was held together with staples on the flight over. It just was like,
oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Jonathan.
But he got 6 extra years because my husband did it, and like, I didn't get charged. All I had to do was like pay the $1,000 for the operating room. So
well, I'm so glad that you gave him a dignified
for me, because he did it himself, and then like we barely got charged anything for it. So
well, I love that you're tapping into your divine soul beagle friend, because Rachel just lost her best friend. He's a Havanese, and his name is Ollie. And he was an incredible soul. And he went out with a bang. Like, this guy has been with Rachel for 15 years. And he was an incredible just soul in her life. And so that if you
that was my
have
beagle.
any energy toward him, then that's always welcome, because he's
actually, unfortunately, my beagle did pass, Rachel Rose.
Yeah.
Luckily, though, he passed at home because my husband was able to bring the shot home, and I didn't have to take him to the hospital, because 6 years after the whole cancer and the kidney thing, his liver turned into a cancerous growth. So, but he got 6 extra years that he wouldn't have had otherwise. So,
and Rachel says, "I'm sorry," and she goes, "Yeah." So yeah, she goes, "It is so exhausting doing end of life care." Yeah, my little fox was about 16 when he passed, and it was liver and kidneys, so nephral failure.
Right.
And it's really hard because I was following him around with a dropper trying to make him drink and like doing all of those things. And oh, I didn't have a veterinarian in the house. It was, $3,000 in hospital fees and everything else. But it was like, you do anything for
But
these
you
guys.
do it because they're your children. I mean,
Exactly. I mean, it's like you were probably me in a past life, Jonathan, and you're like, okay, if I had to go backstage and change costumes, I'm like, where are the veterinarians? Marry me. Because I have this heart for the little ones and we can help each other.
mhm.
So,
Well, I mean, and that's for me, animals always come to me anyway. So it's fitting that I end up with someone who prefers to be with animals than people.
mhm.
So there you go.
Yeah, she goes, we did it
Yeah.
here. She doesn't have peace around it. But I told her that, so Saturn, because Saturn was opposing Ollie's ascendant and other things when he passed. And that was his retrograde. So she kept him alive for months longer than he should have been, based on his chart. Because I have Ollie's chart. And she's feeling guilty about it. And there's no reason to feel guilty about it, honey, because you kept him alive longer than he should have been. And he's just back there making a
That
costume
was my
change.
mom and her dog. Like,
Mm.
that dog should have been put down like many years before he was, because he was like, by the end, he was blind, deaf, like could barely move, and they were just laying there screaming in pain. Like he couldn't even.
Oh.
And it's like, you get to a point where it's like, okay, how good is the life? Is it worth
Mhm.
actually holding on to, or is it okay to let them pass through the gates, right?
Yes.
Walk the rainbow bridge, however you want to put it.
Of course, of course.
Like,
that really
release
that
the
really
physical,
is.
basically. And it's, I mean, we want them, but at the same time, it's like quality of life is so important. And
It really is. And she gave him the best quality of life. She took him to a steakhouse. She brought him on dog dates. She gave him like the best birthday parties ever. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this dog wasn't bat mitzvahed. I mean, seriously, this is her son. Like, he is the sweetest little muffin on the planet. And tell me if he was bat mitzvahed. I'm actually curious. Yeah, Rachel.
He was.
Yeah. And she goes, yeah, he was just sick one day and like no more. It happened so fast. And it was a bark mitzvah. Oh my gosh. I
love it. At a dog park too.
Oh, we did it at a dog park. Oh, did they wear little yarmulkes? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, Rachel, that just warms my heart. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of dogs,
well, darling, I got some good cards for you.
I need to go unlock the front door real quick.
Okay, you got it. Oh my goodness. So while he does that, I'm going to pull, I did pull a few cards for you. So let me just get a few more questions in here. There we go. All right. So the first card I got, sweetie. Yeah, the first card I got, sweetie, was the Aries card. So this is your moon. Okay, this is your emotional state. It's fine. You're moving through some stuff. Okay. I got that. Oh, I got the Page of Cups. You kind of feel a little ungrounded right now emotionally. You're kind of, your feelings have been hurt. You're coming from a place of grief. And if you approach trying to adopt a new baby right now, it might be a little too soon because you're still allowing all these memories and passing to kind of move through you, especially through Gandanta season, which I covered at the beginning of the show. So you're kind of going through like a metaphorical birthing, and it's time to just kind of handle this time with caution, move into it slowly, because this is an ungrounded emotional energy, okay? And then I got the Six of Swords, but it came up reversed. So there might be some delays in finding some way forward, for example. Okay, so what this tells me is that this is my card this is the card that I used when I said we got to go to Mexico, go to another place. So this is my keep calm card when it comes up reverse. So don't try to kind of disrupt your peace and your healing right now. Adopt a very patient and focused approach when it comes to every single one of your dealings. And there's a lot of transitions going on in your life now, and they're going to kind of make you feel insecure, especially with Gandanta season. And as you move from one stage to another, you may dwell on the past. Didn't go as planned, like you wanted it to. Maybe you thought something else was going to transpire, but you did the right thing. Okay, so maintaining a positive attitude right now is challenging due to the fear that you feel like that you didn't meet up some kind of expectation. You did. Okay. Changing this mindset can change your life and invite some new energy in. Know that Ollie is just backstage making a costume change. And don't give up just because life presents challenges. These are mortal meat bodies. We go in, we go out. We go off stage, we go on stage. Okay. So these transitions, if you can see them as a positive reflection rather than something, terrible or grief-stricken, you can use this to evolve your beliefs and shape your life in a better direction. Okay, sweetie, so it's going to take some time. It's going to take some patience, but know that it will happen. And any negativity that you feel around Ollie's death, that did not originate from within you. Okay. That's a toxicity from something that is not yours, and you need to definitely release it because you have done absolutely everything that you can for this beautiful boy. Okay, so consider calmly moving on from that influence of grief and from feeling like you were at fault for anything regarding his death, because it was his time before you even helped him transition. And it's in his chart. I shared that with you. So this is what's coming for you. The number one thing is that you need to, this is my forgive and move on card. Okay, her name is Amba. She's in the Mahabharata. It's important that you let go of the rope that is moored to the boat before you can set sail and start a new life with a new special being that is waiting for you. Once you do that, I got Kubera. This is the abundance card. This tells me that there's expansion, there's contentment coming your way. You are being blessed with luck and happiness in your future. And the main thing to really focus on is that there are bountiful experiences coming in your life, especially in the form of fur babies, because of the way that you treated Sir Ollie. And that you're willing to share your energy with these little guys, and they see it, and they're lining up. I can see them lining up going, no me, no me, no me. And know that because you treated him so well and because you were such an amazing dog mom, that your souls will forever be tied and that there's nothing keeping you apart. So don't feel that his physical separation is a death. It's actually just the beginning for a new cycle in your life. Okay, sweetie? I can't wait to see what Jonathan has to say. And she says, I feel like I'm grieving a lot of different things, kind of confusing. How do I release it? Where does it come from? I keep thinking it's related to my work or something I don't know. I feel like it was really close to the end. Okay.
Sorry.
There you go.
Okay. So that makes a lot of sense because I got the 9 of Wands here. So it's like, if you see the little white part in the middle, that's a bunch of Band-Aids, right? So you feel like you're up against the wall, you're at your wit's end, you're at just like, you're battered and bruised, and you're like, I gotta keep fighting, and I just don't wanna anymore. I'm just so tired, right? But that's part of the healing process, right? You got to feel that battered heart in order to let it heal. And right now, I'm getting a lot. I got 2 cards here. We got the Knight of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. So it's like a whole lot of hurry up and wait, 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 hurry up and wait. And it's like you want to go, but you feel stuck. But you want to go, but you feel stuck. And it's just like this tug of war with your heart, basically. And the 1111 Oracle, we have a material abundance in reverse. So instead of catching it all in the umbrella, it's starting to rain out, and the message is conserve your resources. it's time to stop pouring so much out. Okay. You need to conserve some from yourself, because if you just keep pouring and pouring, and you're going to empty yourself, and you can't pour from an empty cup. Okay. I understand the center thing here is definitely that Knight of Swords with Seven of Pentacles, and that like you're rooted, but you want to go, but it's just internal struggle. Right?
Aries moon.
And it's like, okay, you got to let that struggle. I mean, that's kind of what it's part of it is this, right? You need to be able to let go finally. And in order to let go, sometimes you need to grieve. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let it ruin a whole week where you just don't want to leave the house. That's okay. That is how you get over this feeling like you're like stuck but wanting to go at the same time. It's because you got something in there. It's like trying to come out. And until it does, you're not going to be able to harvest the lesson that this brings. So
yeah,
serve your resources, shut down if you need to. The world is going to continue, right? Come back when you're ready. Right. If you need to cry more, that's okay. I mean, are you kidding me? I was crying for months when my dog died. Like
I still, Bella died.
I still get teary-eyed just thinking about it. Like,
me too. You're not alone. Yeah.
Right. So it's okay to cry. It's so sudden and so new. It's like, okay, again, look at all those Band-Aids. You need to be able to put on the Band-Aid, let it soak up as much of that grief as you can, rip it off, and put on a new Band-Aid. Okay. It's not going to be instantaneous. It's not going to be, okay, tomorrow I'm all better. You got to go through it in order to get through it. Okay.
Oh, that was beautiful, Jonathan. Thank you. And Venus says, yes, they are fur babies. And we have to put our feelings above, put their feelings above ours, even though we want them around forever. It's our job to make them stay longer than they should. Our pets should thank us for it. That is so true, Venus. And Venus not only is an animal rescuer, she works with people with dementia and Alzheimer's and things like that. So she would know. She's an amazing soul. And we hope that was helpful, sweetie. And lots of love to you as you work through this. And oh, the lovely Viviani is here. It is lovely to see you. And she's saying hello to the lovely Tamitha. Good to see you, sweetie. Thanks for saying hi. It's great to see you. And then she goes, oh, your friend. Okay, well, you know, you do.
They don't have the same connection, right?
No.
People who don't, like, if they don't have pets themselves, they will never understand, first of all.
No.
Second of all, even if they do have pets and they love your pet, it's not their pet, so they don't have that same deep connection, no matter how deep connection they have.
In our community, we call them familiars because they're family. They're with us every day. I have slept more with my dogs than I have with my siblings, with my parents, with anyone else. Like my husband, like he's different, but right. I tell him I had a dog for longer than I had him, and I'm like, that's my familiar, you know. So it just it's who you're with. Yep. Exactly. It's who you connect with. And some of us, many of us, especially who've spent a lot of time single, our pets are our family members. They sleep with us in our bed every night. They are the people we talk to when we get home from work and had a hard day with the boss. You know, they're the, and I say people because they're my people. So you're not alone in that, Rachel. And if they don't understand that, that's on them. They just have yet to experience that amount of love and joy. And you're very lucky to have done and received that in return.
Oh, hi, Jane.
Yay, Jane's here. Love you, sweetie. It's so great to see you. Oh, and I know you missed your baby, sweetie. Oh, I'd love an update on her from the new foster mama. That was so sweet of you to just do what you could for her. And she goes, I'm willing to party a little. That's probably good for me. Okay. Well,
yeah, it's good to get out and live a little, but be
Yeah,
gentle with yourself and allow space for grief. I mean,
definitely. Definitely. Okay. So let me get to our next question. Oh yeah, because you're familiar, I totally get it. You know, Fox was mine. He was longer with me than Jonathan was. It is, I should say, my husband. And John's like, yep. And he actually loved all of my babies, and that's what made me fall in love with him. So, all right, Miss Mary, are you in the chat, my dear? Go ahead and check in because you are the next. If you want a general reading for
I just
2026.
saw her. She just said hi to Jane. Oh, Maul. What Maul?
Mary, are you here? And then second, we have Daila Mala, 5383. You're
Yeah,
next.
here.
Mary's here. Yay! And then Daila, you're next. Okay. All right, Miss Mary. General reading for 2026. Okay. Just to let everybody know, I am going to be on the NDE podcast. It's Life After Life for a couple of episodes, and I'm going to be giving 2026 readings. So you can check on that, and I'm going to put the stuff in my community tab. So I'm probably going to do it on her channel and then maybe do a mini one per sign on mine. So you guys can check out that. But I'll see what the tarot and my astrology says for
Please
you.
don't step on my cards, little one.
And Jonathan, you can go at any time. Hi, baby.
Come here, you. You need to go down.
Oh,
I
said that, and Rosie was like, "You talking to me, Mama?" What a sweetie.
That's our little blind cat that seems to be a miracle cat because he keeps almost dying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually, how we got him, he was one of my husband's patients.
Oh, yeah, you guys are a match made in heaven. Like I said, I go up for my review. I'm going veterinarian or chiropractor. Give me one. We need more healers in our lives. And yeah, you're an acupuncturist, correct?
I am.
Yes.
I'm an
So
acupuncturist. I'm a tarot reader. I also make wearable crystal grid necklaces for anyone who's
oh, look at you. I love it. I used to have a jewelry store, so I have a lot of respect for that. I'm not wearing some of my pieces, but oh,
so
that's
Mary,
beautiful.
let's see, a general reading for 2026. Okay, well, first one I got for you is Seven of Wands, right?
Ooh.
So this is basically telling you that 2026 you're going to need a lot of tenacity to get through this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Seven of Wands is all about making your own way. You get the boot and the slipper, right? It's like you're not one thing or another. You're a combination of things, and that's perfectly okay. You be you. You walk the path that's yours. Okay. Don't let society, don't let peers pressure, don't let like your family try and tell you not to walk the path that's yours, because that is happening to a lot of people in this day and age, right? You need to walk your path. And the Ganesha one here, we got Eight of Cups. So it's definitely time to walk away from those things that don't serve. You're being called out again to walk away. There's something in your life you need to walk away from, right? Something that is not helping you learn the spiritual lessons you're meant to learn, right? If you are stagnant or feeling stuck and you're not walking your path because people are telling you not to, you cannot get to the point where you become the teacher you're meant to be. Okay. So time to stop ignoring the call. Okay. The 11:11 hour call sounds like you being stuck because of people telling you that you can't be this thing. It's time for you to stand your ground and be like, no, this is who I am. I need to walk my own path, right? So that I can learn my lessons and become the teacher that I'm meant to be. And yeah, stop ignoring the call, please. Your angels are here saying, answer a call, please stop ignoring it. So that for me, really loud for you, Mary. So
goosebumps, Jonathan, goosebumps. And she goes, okay, it's holding me back. Yeah. I am so glad you're here. You are such a great reader, Jonathan. This is fantastic. Thank you for that. That was really beautiful. I'll tell you what's holding you back. I got the devil, but he came up
Oh,
reversed. Yes, this is not the real devil. But the devil actually has Saturn on his palm, so he's a test. Okay.
mhm.
So this is my put on your mask card. And especially as we go through these Gandantas, you hide your true intentions from some of the people that are around you because they do not have what's best for you in mind. Okay, sweetie. So keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Get to know what their agendas are.
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, subtlety is kind of your key right now. It's going to be a little challenging. It's going to feel a little impossible, but you need to conceal your true intentions because this year is going to be a little intense. Be aware of certain individuals. They're dealing with their own agenda. It's not yours, my dear. Your agenda is very good. Theirs is the devil. That's what Jonathan picked up on. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's not in your favor. It's best to refrain from starting new relationships. Trust can become a little uncertain right now. Keep your cards close to your heart, but don't be afraid to look that devil in the face and say, "What are you thinking?" Because that will help you move forward. So you're going to face some issues in relationships, some deceitfulness, some dishonesty. Reconciliation might prove a little difficult. There might be a lot at stake in your heart. It's not in their heart. Okay. So know that loveless encounters have no meaning on any level. Friendship, acquaintances, really deep relationships. So don't expect relationships devoid of affection and care to thrive during this year because Kali's coming through and she's cleaning house and she's getting rid of anyone who does not have your best interest at heart, who doesn't take care of you and love you. And just avoid any significant risks with these people. See them for who they are. And I don't normally say this to people, but you might have to ghost a few because they're not willing to respect your boundaries. And as much as you try to work with them, they will continue to push against what you're trying to do, which is preserve yourself at the best costs. Okay. So the next card that I have for you is the Two of Swords. This is answers through meditations. So the Two of Swords is like she's blindfolded, she's covering her heart in the traditional Rider Waite. This is all about balance, alternatives, rest, withdrawal from some of these people and situations, and then coming out and providing some kind of diplomacy and compromise if you feel that it's worth it. But you're going through what I call the thinning. You are thinning people out of your life who no longer see you for you and only care about their own selfish agendas, addictions, etc. Because when I pull the devil card, that indicates that there are people around you that have addictions. What is an addiction? It's someone who puts their wants that are bad for them above another person's basic needs. And if you've ever been in a codependent relationship or with someone who was dealing with addiction, that will make sense. Okay, my dear. So this tells me you might have some empathic traits, etc. So take a vacation, rest, avoid overworking yourself, spend time alone, meditate, spend time in pure spiritual practice, whatever that means for you, because exhaustion will only lead to frustration and hinder your decision making. Because once you can clear your mind and take a deep breath, you will know the exact way forward and clarity will be yours. So then I went to the Mahabharata Oracle and I found Balarama. Who's Balarama? Balarama is the brother of the lovely Krishna. Krishna is kind of the god in the play. He's the charioteer. And he protected and nurtured all forms of life. So I want you to imagine a crazy war going on between more like, which would be Duryodhana. He's a narcissistic king that decided that his wants were above everyone else's needs, and he tried to terrorize a nation. Duryodhana, he's the ego. He's the guy, he's the villain of the play. He comes down every single time we're in the human form. We have to deal with him. Sound familiar? Okay. So then we have the Pandavas and Yudhishthira, and they're the guys that come to the rescue, but they were pushed out into the woods and silenced. So during this time, what Balarama did was he continued to farm and feed both sides, both armies, and said, I'm going to remain impartial to this. I'm going to feed people. I'm going to tend to the land. I'm going to tend to myself, my peace, and my well-being. So this signifies that you have to remain neutral in the situations that you're going to meet in 2026 and resist the temptation to choose sides. And don't get involved. Especially if the event or situation is outside of your expertise. If it's within your expertise, like farming, like Balarama, jump right in and help. If it's outside, zip it. Keep your cards close to your heart and don't get too involved. Okay, so if something doesn't feel right, just move on. That's the main energy that I got for you in 2026. It's a little intense, but it's really going to help you moving forward. Okay, sweetie? And there you go. Jonathan's like,
I got.
I am in the woods right now by myself, and I live on a farm.
I love it.
Okay, if you haven't, I can send you a free PDF. Go ahead and email me. It's michelle@astrologicaltarot.com. It's in the description. I left it out of the description because I got a stalker. It was a weird thing. But go ahead and email me there, and I will send you PDFs of the Mahabharata, and you can read all about it. It's such a great text, and it can kind of help you in your time of like the stuff. So, oh my gosh, Linda's here. Good to see you.
Hi, Linda.
You and the lovely Wanda. It is so great to see you, sweetie. And she's saying hi to everybody, and the lovely Tammy. And Michael, your birthday is May. Oh, that's wonderful. 1955. You're close to my husband's birthday. Very cool. And everyone's saying hi. And she goes, yeah, I love that you're in the woods and you live on a farm. That's probably why I got that card, because he's in the woods and he lived on a farm and he fed both sides. And I love the card. Like he, if you look in the background, you see there's a war going on behind him. And he's like, I'm just tending to the farm. I'm just doing what I'm doing. You know,
that's on the other side of the woods, so let's just ignore it.
yeah, they're all killing each other. But you know what? I'm just going to be over here, you know, tending to the...
Mind my own business. Let them do their thing.
Yep. That's 2026 for you. All right. She goes, okay, will do. Thank you. Yay.
Well, and I mean, the other one I got was the Seven of Pentacles. So, I mean...
that's farming. There you go. Oh my goodness.
Going through multiple readings here.
I love it. Okay, so our next lovely question is, let's see, Daniela, are you still here with us, Daniela? Check in, sweetie. And then next we have Gigi. So Gigi, if you want to check in, go ahead and do that. So we have Daniela and we have Gigi.
Daniela, I see. And Gigi.
Yes. Are you here? Are you here? Daniela's here. All right. And Gigi. Okay, there we go. I can see you guys. So we'll do Daniela. May I know what messages you have for me in 2026 in the area of money and health? Please. Thanks you so much. Okay. Well, as you know, you can get private readings from either of us. Our links are in the description, and we can go really in depth for 2026 for you guys.
These are just going to be a quick and dirty look.
I know. We're just scratching the surface. We're just going, but if you get a private reading with us, we go way deeper. So, okay.
Yep. And, you know, there's different layers. You can do a 30-minute or an hour.
True. And we can't say everything on live. So it's, you know, we can't go as deep with you just because we're respecting your privacy.
But, I mean, give you at least, like, there's chunks of time that you can get. Right?
Oh, yeah. And you guys know I'm a Vedic astrologer.
How many layers do you want to peel back?
Yes, exactly. And we both do that.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah. And Jonathan's been to a lot of holy places, so he is tapped in, you guys.
I was actually born in Mexico.
You were? Where in Mexico were you born?
It's a little village called Santa Maria de Tonancitla, which is in Puebla. I want to say it's not too far from Cholula. I don't know. We left, I was like 6 months old, so I have no memory of the place. But
oh my gosh, you probably have an amazing chart. That is so cool. It's a very, I love it here because it feels like the early 90s. They even wear like Friends sweatshirts, like the show Friends. They watch all the television shows from the 90s. Everyone is kind here. It's like, no, none of the boys play video games. They're
What?
like, they've got girls on the back of their motorcycles going around town. You know, it's like,
Wow.
I
It's
know.
like
I'm
making an
like,
11-year-old off the computer playing video games. So,
oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in high school. Like, but I grew up in a really weird small town where there weren't video games. But it's like I feel like I'm in a place where before cell phones took place, you know,
hmm
and kind of rocked everything. It just didn't affect this area as much as it did Los Estados Unidos. They kept the culture, they kept the family.
hmm
But anyway,
Are you ready?
oh yeah, you go. I'm still pulling a couple.
So, first card that popped out here is the Tower reversed.
Mm,
So I feel like you've already been through the collapse, and now you're standing there going, now what? Right? So I think 2026 is going to be the time of rebuilding what you want in life, right?
yep.
What you want out of relationships, what you want out of career, what you want out of health. I mean, until you take your own fitness and health journey into your own hands and stop leaving it up to everyone else, right? You need to build these practices, these things that you can help you be consistent with, relationships with. Because the other thing that popped up here, we got the devil with the chariot. Okay. So you need to stop getting in your way so that you can actually get on. It seems like we're echoing a certain like message here, like get out of your own way so you can get on your path and fulfill your destiny. Because like right now, I feel like your illusions, your self-doubt, your self-sabotage is getting in the way of you getting places. And with everything falling to pieces, it could be because this guy kept getting in the way of this guy. Okay. And the other one that popped up here is one too many excess, right? So whatever it is that you're doing, you're having a little too much. And it could, I mean, this one has an alcohol law. It doesn't matter what it is. It just means even if it's like, food or, relationship, something is in excess right now. And it is because you're listening to this voice telling you, well, you don't need to do that exercise to keep healthy. Go ahead and eat the cake. Right? So that is where that self-sabotage is coming in. Like, get out of your own way, start building better habits, right? Let what happened that caused everything to collapse clean the slate for you and start fresh. Start with just the foundation and build stronger, right? So you don't have things falling apart around you all the time because you have your system set up, you have consistency set up, right? So again, get out of your own way so you can fulfill your destiny, please.
I got similar cards because that's how spirit works.
Right.
Sagittarius, get to the heart of the problem. Point your arrow at the heart of the scorpion, which is the transformation that you're headed toward, and strike it. What happens? It's in the house of relationships. You're going to be cleaning some house in this area. There's been a little too much excess. There's been some things that have been, you are a Sag. Well, there you go. So you're being asked to get to the heart of the matter, to put, like, the one thing I love about Sagittarians is my husband has 3 signs here. They can take all of the energy of Aries and put it into a laser point. That's what you need to do in this house. How you view the people opposite from you. This can be business relationships, heart-to-heart relationships, etc. Okay? And then start doing your research. Okay, I got the 8 of Pentacles. What is the 8 of Pentacles all about? Now, I love that Jonathan kind of covered the main issue, but this is about study, diligence, skill, and dedication. Do your best. Okay. When it comes to your relationships, turn them into a careful practice, methodical study, attention to detail. When I was really looking at my relationships for the first time, I went through some therapy. I got told some words like this has been in my very early 20s. What's an empath? What's a dark triad? What are red flags? What's a narcissist? What are these things? I got some PDFs I can share with you regarding this. So you have to emulate kind of a skilled craftsman's approach to your relationships and turn them into your own little project. Okay, so put your best effort forward and take pride in what you're doing when it comes to learning about this area of your life, because you can really focus on getting this into a place where you can turn it into something that helps you not only grow as a person in this physical human world, but as a soul. Because where the mind goes, the body follows, and where the mind goes, the body follows. Sorry, the soul follows, excuse me. So where the mind goes, the body follows, and where the soul goes, the mind follows. And so it's very important because it'll determine where you end up in your future births. Now, as you come across some things that, those little devils going, we've been lying to you the whole time, don't try to seek revenge immediately. Take a step back, take a breath, and study it. If you have to, and you're familiar with AI and things like that, go ahead and ask some questions. What does this look like? What do you think I should do? Take a breath. Don't just jump right in, okay? Especially when Venus goes into the Gandanta on the 20th and 21st. It's better to magnanimously forgive and move on than to just dwell in the lie, okay? Emphasize the need to stay positive when someone or someone does not meet your expectations and you find that you've been lied to, your plans are going awry, things like that. So try to just step out of this need for revenge when you find out these revelations that are coming your way. And we're going to be getting a lot of that in the next year. Once you do that, it's the beginning of a new existence for you. I got the Infinity card. This is the conch shell. The conch shell is on the battlefield of the Kurukshetra. It was the blowing of the conch that heralded the war itself. And what that does is it blows at dusk and it closes at day, and it indicates to all of the soldiers to start and stop. Okay, so it's a very sacred symbol, and it's a gift from the ocean's great churnings, because that's where we all come from. And the melodious sound of this beautiful conch increases very positive vibrations, and it signifies infinity. And it's been linked to a lot of the geometric spiritual patterns and things like that. So it's an announcement of good over evil in your life. It indicates the purity of water over the things that were masking you from the truth, okay, tamas. And it's the beginning of a new life for you, okay? So you're going to see an increase in positive attributes, especially if you don't allow these things to really kind of overtake you and cause some issues. It'll lead to a change of attitude. And one thing that I find is I'm a musician. So one thing that I do is I like to sing, I like to play, I like to keep music in and around the home. This could be very beneficial for you as well as you move into this new phase, because the conch is all about sound and healing through sound. So that could be part of your journey as well. Okay. All right. Okay. I hope that was helpful, sweetie. And I love that you're a Sag. I think that's so great. And I'm just deleting some comments here. There we go. Yay. I know I need more mods on my channel. If you guys want to step in, they're always welcome. Okay. And then Mary, I don't know if you saw this from Mary. She goes, Jonathan, my great-grandkids are not, they're half Mexican. Their father's from San Miguel on a farm. And you pulled that card. So there you go. There might be a connection there. Wow. Schedule a reading from him. Maybe he can reveal something for you. That would be amazing. I love that. Okay, you were not called yet, Sutapi. No worries. Okay, Sutapi reading. Okay, no problem there. And thank you, Jane. And then let's see. Wow, they're really on it right now. Okay, there we go. And you're welcome so much. Oh, thank you for joining us. Okay, Gigi is here. You are next. Yay! Please, a message from my late ex-boyfriend Tony. He just passed. I'm so sorry, Gigi. Lots of love to you as you deal with your loss. And thank you for loving Tony. That's a big deal in any soul's life. To be loved. Okay. I used to have Jonathan on board as my troll killer, but we're down to one laptop since moving to Mexico, so we're still catching up. If any of you want to be mods, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I'll make you a mod. And always use the help. A message from Tony. Oh, sweetie, you're really going through it. I'm so sorry. My heart is with you as you grieve, honey. Oh. Again, you got good things coming your way, sweetie. Okay. Yeah. Similar cards, lots of grief there. Five of Cups twice. Oh, and your sound's off, sweetie.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah. So Five of Cups. There's a lot of grief flowing right now. I'm hearing that grief is kind of holding him in place. Right? We got the Hanged Man with the Five of Cups. So that grief is kind of like an anchor on his ankle. And he is now just kind of like stuck in between right now. The reason why I'm saying that is because the 1111 deck, we have oneness in reverse, which is separation consciousness. That whole idea that he's now no longer physically with you is kind of making it feel like you are no longer connected. But he's still with you. He will always be with you. Many of our past loved ones become our spirit guides, become our ancestors, right? And until we are able to finally release them, let them go, a lot of times they get stuck waiting for that release. So family won't let me say goodbye. No. I am so sorry, Gigi. There's a lot of grief. There's a lot of pain connected here. And even if they won't let you do something with them, you need to do something for yourself. Some sort of ritual or something, lighting a candle, do something just to help yourself. Let yourself grieve, of course, but also grieve in a way of thanking him for everything that he did, saying goodbye, knowing that you may see him in the future in the spirit world, right? No one really knows what happens after. We can always talk till we're blue in the face, but truthfully, until we're on the other side, we don't know what it's like. And he's just letting you know that just because he's passed doesn't mean you can't talk to him, doesn't mean you can't have a conversation with him. Okay. So let the grief flow. Don't hold so tight. I'm hearing the tightness needs to be released before it hurts you. So please release as much as you can. Okay. That's the message I'm getting very loudly. It's like release so that you can release it. Okay.
Thank you. And if you want a really good text to read, this is one of my favorites. It's What Happens to the Soul After Death. It really helped me. It takes all of the religions throughout the world and it puts it into one text when it comes to the soul passing. And it was written by a God-realized sage who embraced all religions and all faiths and all practices. And so this is something that I'm following. It's something that my friend Jenna Matlin is following. She's actually creating a tarot deck based on this. And it helps us really connect with those who have passed over. So, sweetie, this is a free PDF. Go ahead and click on that link. It's just for you. Okay. Now, this is the, oh, I'm so glad that you will. That's wonderful. Now, just to let everybody know, there are a lot of questions coming in. And long story short, we only have a little bit of time left. So if you want your question answered, go ahead and tip, and then we'll just go through who came in first, okay? And if you're here.
Sounds good.
So the first question that I got was Pisces. This is a soul connection that you have with this person. That's why you're struggling. Your intuition's a little off. The reason I say this is because you've been through grief. When I'm reading, I don't give readings because I just like my heart is, it's having to do some healing work. Okay, that's just something you're dealing with. You're doing soul healing right now. Give your time, give your spirit some time and some space to deal with this. And then I got the Nine of Swords. This is very much like the Five of Cups. This is a lot of regret, a lot of grief. And this particular card is a very grieving card. It's not your standard Nine of Swords, because you see there's a spirit. Here are the people that are still here. Here's him. He's still hanging on. You got the Hanged Man. Now, in many different faiths, if we hang on to our grief, if we give into the lamentation, the wailings, the what if, we can create that anchor of the spirit. Now, regardless of what realm he's supposed to go to, and you can look up the 14 lokas, you can look up the various, Upanishads, you can also look up, you can look at the Bible for revelations. You can see where these different souls go to. He's trying to move on and learn his lessons, but he feels held back. His spirit, like with all of these other crows, is stuck here because he's paying attention to you. Rely on the people that are still here and let him free. I know that's hard, but once he's free, he'll be able to communicate with you even more through spirit because he's stuck here. So Jonathan is 100% correct. He is a stuck soul as long as you keep him at the forefront there. Okay. This is what I got. Meditation can help you. I got the imagination card. This indicates that you are developing your creative powers, especially when it comes to dealing with grief and through grief. You're going to start giving birth to amazing concepts, and it's going to come from spirit. So once you allow yourself to let go and rise up, new ideas and ventures will unfold for you. So don't give up. Don't let the grief consume you. And I can feel it. Oh my gosh. Because this will open up some new creative talents for you, because you're going to have some people on the other side helping you. Now, I got the same card as I got before. I got the Infinity card. And what that tells me is that know that you are an infinite soul. And please click on the link that I put in there. It will help you with I do meditation every day. Very good. Okay, that's probably why I got that card. What the meditation will allow you to do is tap into spirit, but he has to be let go in order to contact you from there. Does that make sense, sweetie? So you've got to let go of the ankle, let him rise up, and then he'll be able to help. Okay, sweetie? So Jonathan's 100% right. Let him go, and then you will be more in touch with him than ever, because you will be coming to him from a place of your meditative studies. That he will come through your imagination, your dreams, etc. But if you have to let go of him in the physical first. All right, sweetie?
Right.
Send you lots of love. He's still here. Let him go. Love you, sweetheart. And my heart goes out to you as you do this, because I've lost some very dear and near people to me at very young ages. And
I am no stranger to death.
Oh my gosh, it's especially
I
when
remember that feeling way too well.
Oh yes, good, John. Okay, you talked to the right people. All right. Oh my goodness. Oh well, thank you, Jonathan. You are just such a wonderful person to read with.
Thank you, Michelle. Oh, fun boy.
How will things go with my job at my new client's house? Okay, the reason he's going first is because he sent us a tip, just to let you guys know. But we just have a few minutes left, so if you want your question answered, go ahead and put it in the, go ahead and tip, and we'll get to you, okay? All right. Our time is precious. And Jonathan has a whole household to take care of.
Yeah, I got one right there complaining that she wants dinner, but I'm like, it's like 40 minutes to eat, so I don't know what you're thinking.
Oh
she knows I'm talking about her, and she's getting all antsy now.
Oh.
Yes, Kiana, I know you want food.
Oh, I love that name, Kiana. That's beautiful.
So Kiana is the Hawaiian version of Diana.
I love that.
Oh, Judith just tipped. Thank you, Judith.
Oh, thank you, Judith.
So,
did you know I grew up in Hawaii, Jonathan? I grew up in Hawaii.
Which island?
Honolulu, but I've been to Maui, I've been to the Big Island, I've been to Kauai, I've been to Molokai. Yeah. My best friend in school was Napua Okalani Kapea. So I know we have that heart connection to Hawaii. I love that. And I know how to hula and use poi balls and yeah.
Okay. Just come so I can be your tour guide. I love it.
How is Hunama Bay being restored at all? Have you looked into that at all, or the bays in the area? In the Maui Bay after the fires?
Much, especially the fires.
Yeah.
I go south of where I am. I'm in Kihei, like South
Oh,
Maui.
okay.
So I go south. Hi'i Cove is like, stepping into an aquarium. It's so amazing.
Like you swim with the sea turtles and the manta rays and everything else. Oh yeah, the homing is one of my favorite animals. Yeah,
because then I get to listen to a whale song. Because I don't know if you know, there's many whales who are Hawaiian.
There you go.
Many humpback whales. So
and I'm a big fan of Pele too. So one of my favorite dolphins.
How will things go with my job at the new client's house? Okay, well, first thing here, we've got the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So I'm feeling like there's definitely going to be like a connection here, a little deeper than just work. I feel like a friendship almost. Because another ace that popped up is the Ace of Wands, right? So I feel like this is going to be something, could be good. I don't know if the client's house is out in nature, but I got oneness again, but this time with the one with nature popping up. So this, I don't know, it feels like it's the start of something pretty cool. The start of something where you can actually wear your heart on your sleeve and get away with it. And I feel like you're able to really connect with yourself, connect with nature, and the spark of passion is there. The fact that all your senses are going to get stirred up, right? I think it's going to be a good thing, truthfully. Just take it a day at a time, be slow, don't rush into things. And, it's a seed that you have to nurture. Just remember that. But I feel like it's going to be something pretty cool, and it's sort of something amazing.
Okay, so I've got the dark side of this reading. Jonathan told you the good part. It's going to be good. But there's someone who's going to try to unravel your tapestry, all the good things that you're working with. They don't like what you're trying to do because they're afraid of change. I got death reversed, even though these are very good changes that you're doing. And it's because this person is not listening to their higher self or their moral compass. Who is this person? He's a trickster. This is a guy who made dice out of his own father's bones in order to rule a kingdom. So this is a trickster person. They're willing to do things at any cost. So you've got a little bit of a shyster in this ring. Make sure that you point out who the shyster is and don't get too angry when you find out. And realize that when you do figure out who it is, that it's just your intuition telling you who it was all along, and you'll be fine. But if it's a great deal, wonderful. But there is, like I said, a little bit of a lesson happening through this. Okay, so that's the only warning that I have as you go through this deal. And my thoughts are with you as you do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's so new. There's a lot of emotion involved.
Yeah, definitely. So, new stuff. Not everybody likes new things, so it's important to make sure you're paying attention to all the players.
Don't let the emotions blind you to the reality of what's going on either. So
totally, yeah. Okay, Miss Judith. All right. So she says this is for Sue Toffee and her. So we will go ahead and find Miss Judith's. Please advise what 2026 holds for me financially. If I can fully retire, please and thank you. Judith, I'm going to give you a little bit of a dive into what I've been doing. So my husband, if you guys have been following, lost his retirement, his house, the storage unit, everything to crime. Okay. He's kind of reliant on me, which is okay. But what I'm finding is there are high yield savings accounts in other countries that are like 10, 15%. If you sell your house, which is worth a crap ton of money, you put it into a high yield savings account in another country that costs less money, you can live off that income. Let's say your house is worth, magically $400,000. Okay. You take that money, you put it in a high yield savings account, and let's say Brazil or a country like that. After taxes, that's 13% per annum. That's $60,000 a year that you're making just off of your house that you put in the bank. Okay. Now, obviously, do your research, find out what visas that you require, etc. But there are ways on a very, how do I say this, practical methodology that you can do to retire in other parts of the world. Haven't pulled any cards yet, but I did get the second house of savings. Yay. So they were right tapped in. So pay attention. High yield savings accounts in other countries are amazing. In the United States, you're lucky to get 3 to 4%. Other countries, we're talking 10% more plus. And that's after you pay taxes in that country. And yeah, they got rid of dual citizenship in the United States, but given the fact of what's going on, you might have to make that decision and just live like a queen somewhere else. So just keep that in mind. But that's the first thing that popped into my head. I have a Taurus ascendant, and so I'm a little money-minded. I understand banks. I did get 2 of Pentacles reversed, so this is something that you're going to have to figure out monetarily. Do your research. If you have Gemini, ChatGPT, etc., be like, what are the best high-yield savings accounts abroad that are connected to a retirement? Because they'll give you permanent residency and citizenship after 4 years in a lot of countries if you basically put in a certain amount. So for some countries, it's a few thousand. For some, it's a few tens of thousands. For some, it's 100,000. Like in Korea, it's ridiculous. Some places in Southeast Asia, they keep going up. Yeah, it's like $500,000. Like not all of us have that. But if you're able to find areas of the world where your money can be used to balance out your lifestyle, you put it in that high yield savings account and you live off of it, you will not only have enough to spend on yourself and on your future, you'll be able to kind of help the community in and around you, which is the whole point anyway. And you can learn a new language and hang out with new people. And from someone who's done it, so much fun. I've lived all over the world my whole life. So it's kind of an adventure. If you choose to have an adventure in your retirement, it could be really fun. But anyways, Jonathan, what do you have to say?
So Judith, I guess, is in Canada.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. They love Canadians, so you're good.
So I got manipulation reverse, and it says avoid being manipulative. Okay. So if you're fearful of like losing the money, so you start like dabbling in this and dabbling in that, right? Then you're pulling in that Five of Swords energy, which like, win at any cost, which does nothing but bring heartache, right? And we get the Sun in reverse at the end here after all the heartache. So be smart about it. Don't be manipulative. Let it flow the way it's supposed to, right? And as Michelle Marie was talking about, like, invest it wisely. That way you're not like trying to win at any cost, right? But you are doing it in a way that's wise instead of like, okay, if I do this here and this here and this here and this here, maybe something will work. And instead you end up spreading everything everywhere, and then it's not enough to actually bring back much, right? So I'm just hearing you might not be able to retire this year, but set things up so that you can eventually turn that sun right side up again.
And Judith, a lot of people here in the United States are combining all of their incomes. Like I went to the dentist before we left the US, and she goes, my in-laws, my parents, us, we're all getting together. We're pooling all of our resources and we're moving to Ecuador because that's the best place to raise our children based on our income and the visas that we can get. So if there are family members that you can reach out to, pool your resources and your intellect together, that would be helpful. That would be something that you could do. So, but pay attention to what Jonathan says. Don't be manipulative as you do this, and don't allow others to manipulate you, and try to find some kind of compromise when it comes to helping each other out, because families really need to get together right now, pool their resources and find what's best for them based on their situation. And I just got a honk of a truck horn as we as I got that one. All right, sweetie. Okay, so it's not too late to ask a question. We're only doing tippers for now, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and sign out. It's lovely to see you, Susan. She's part of a group called Sacred Heart, super bhakti. I love her. All right, so Sue Toffee was included in that. Do you see me able to move by Christmas with my 2 fur babies to our new rental? Fresh start. All right, sweetheart. Let's see. Now, first off, what are you doing to get ready to move? Are you researching rentals? Are you looking at new places to go? Are you reaching out to places? Because I got the 2 of Pentacles reversed for you too. You got to look at the finances. What's going on? Okay. Reaching out to people that are a little more financially sound that can kind of give you some advice. Okay. All right, sweetie, you put your finances first, you're going to be okay. And you see she's got all kinds of fur babies around her. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is a card that tells me big yes, but you have to put your material needs ahead of everything else right now. Think of this as a call to your Muladhara. This is your base chakra. Okay, this is all about profit. This is about results. Your main focus right now should be safeguarding your well-being, and those are important to you. That's your babies. Show your ability to communicate very directly while remaining open to the needs of others. And don't be bothered by perceptions of privilege or elitism right now. Instead, use your energy to make a more positive impact. Okay. I take this time to be mindful of the financial struggles that you have been through, and allow others to help you as well. Okay. And to also use this time to, they're telling me that you need to attend some social events that can provide valuable connections and opportunities. That's the main thing. Get involved with some people. Be open to the possibility of encountering a wealthy or influential individual that can kind of get you on the right path. You might come across this woman and she might be able to help you get into a housing situation. And then you're going to have some good fortune and some benefits from this person, but you got to reach out. You got to get your feelers out there. Okay, sweetie. But I did get a good card for you regarding that. I'm excited to see what Jonathan has.
So tying into the whole finding people to work with, I got the
Mhm.
Three of Pentacles in reverse.
Mhm.
So just a warning that like not everyone who wants to work with you is someone you should work with.
Yes.
Right. So, use your judgment, find that balance in life, find the things that work for you so you don't end up getting stuck in a cycle of self sabotage, self-doubt, right? And I think a lot of what Michelle was talking about is finding that inner balance.
Mhm.
It's because I got a double message here. You can face a challenge, tap into your strengths. You are strong, right? So this is just saying, like what Michelle was saying, you got to find the right people to work with, right? The ones that will help get you into the situation you want in a way where your life is balanced, right? And not, you don't feel chained and unbalanced. But you listen to your instincts. I know that you already have an incredible intuition. So just know that not everyone who wants to work with you is worth working with. So I think that's the main message for you as you move forward here. So, hope that's helpful, Sitafi.
Very helpful. Thank you, Jonathan. Okay. Oh my goodness. So we are just waiting for the lovely Susan to get her question in. Lovely Susan. And then we're going to go ahead and close out unless we get any more tips, because it has been a long night. And I just want to thank you so much for being here, Jonathan. I have been watching you for a long time. You were on Heather's channel painting. I've watched you with a number of other readers as well. And I love your necklaces. I love your energy. I love following you on Facebook. And yeah, so tell us more about your jewelry line.
So whenever I try and make a necklace, like make a necklace to sell, it ends up being one of my necklaces. But
yeah, I do the same thing.
So when someone asks specifically, because I feel like there's not just jewelry, it's a spiritual tool. And so when I make them, especially for someone else, I ask their guides to come help me. And then I do like a 3-part ritual once the necklace is made, because the guides help me figure out which gems and then I just sit down with the guides and I just start. Sometimes I don't even realize what I'm doing until it's done. And then I have a 3-part ritual. I do a sun bath where I put it out in the sun for a little while just to blast anything that's lingering in there out. I have a Tibetan salt lamp that I then drape the necklace over so it has a chance to recharge. And then usually on the new moon or full moon, depending on what the necklace's use is, because people ask me for specifics, like I need a necklace so I can meditate and find peace. I need a necklace so I can work with the ancestors. I've made so many necklaces at this point. It's like it runs the gambit. And then I do a crystal grid with my crystal skulls around the necklace, and so that way the necklace is then activated and charged with the moonlight.
You guys, his links are in the description. If you need a power amulet from Jonathan, he is your man.
And I do love my crystal skulls, but I do have other. Yeah,
it's Kali Yuga. That's perfect. That's Pele. That's Mother. That's energy of our divine feminine right now. I love that you're into her. That's Chamunda. It's just I love that.
Well, it's funny because I've worked with Kali since I was a teen, no, even younger. Because I went to a Hindu private school when I was in 6th grade. And so I got introduced to all the Hindu gods, and there were certain ones that just kind of stuck with me. Kali, Rama, of course, because I was in the Ramayana myself. So, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we have a lot of connections.
We do. Oh my gosh, I love that. And do you feel like the Pele energy through Kali, like that fire, that
Hmm.
renewal? Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Well, and it's interesting because there's certain dark goddesses that just there's a certain vibe that they have, and yes, they're wearing different masks and they have very different personalities, so to speak. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they're just different versions of a similar goddess energy.
Oh, yes, totally. Spot
The
on.
Morrigan is one of them, right? Hecate is another one. So
I love that. I love Hecate too. Oh, in all her forms. Ah, yes, this is perfect energy to tap into. December 20th and 21st as Venus goes through Gandanta because the divine feminine is going to be awakened through this time. And when you come across these things, try not to go into reprisal, aka vengeance, right away. Take a step back, keep your cards close to your heart, ask questions, continue to be you, but wear the mask. That's what got me through my first divorce. I'm telling you, it saved my life. Okay, so the lovely Susan is our last question. My friend offered to rent me a mobility scooter to fly me to California for a big singing event next month. She's part of Sacred Heart. It's a big bhakti organization, and they go around and they sing, just divine, beautiful songs for the collective. This may be with or without Daniel. That's her lovely husband. Is this just plumb crazy for me to just consider because she needs him to kind of help her with stuff. So let's see if there's some friends that can help you along the way. That's the first thing that popped into my head is make sure you have support on the other end. Now, just to let you know, I have a husband that struggles with mobility. He's on a new set of medications, yay, for his Parkinson's. But United, they met us with a wheelchair. They had the most comfortable seats. They understood what was going on as far as disability goes throughout our flights. And yes, it was more money, but my God, did they understand what was going on? So that's my just advice traveling with someone with mobility issues. So, okay. And I am not getting no cards for you, sweetie. So I'm just getting plan cards. So, oh, Ganesha, do you guys want to talk to her? He hasn't spoken yet. Oh, yes, he does. Yay. Oh, my goodness. I got such good cards for you, sweetie. All right, Miss, let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and kill this. It's on another channel. The Gandanta brings in trolls. Okay, so I know. It was on my Twitch account. So I got the Two of Pentacles for you. This is all about multitasking, juggling, balancing. This is all about staying centered. So to navigate the upcoming challenges, know that if you adapt to them, you will be successful. Okay. Contact people that are going to this event and help them understand what your needs are. I'm going to be arriving at the airport at X, or I need to call this person to pick me up. I need to call this person to help me this way. Basically, you're going to be juggling people to help you with this. But realize that when you're doing this, they're actually doing good karma and you're helping them. Okay. So embrace the art of multitasking different people to manage your movement throughout the event. And see this as a profound opportunity to help others increase their karma other than being a burden, because you're not a burden, my dear. You're there to contribute. So picture yourself in the calm center of a hurricane and maintain your composure amidst the chaos that's going on around you as people step in to help you, because this helps them not only kind of step out of their comfort zone, but realize what it's like to take care of someone outside of themselves. You're actually doing people a service by helping them take care of you. Okay, my dear, you've got Jupiter in the 12th house. He has 11 divisions in your chart, which is ruled by the god of Ayurveda, the god of healing. So in helping people help heal you, you are healing them and turning them into healers. Okay, that's the main thing that I'm getting. But the main thing they're saying is stay centered emotionally and spiritually as you go through this, and be very grateful even when they make mistakes. Okay. Now, I did get the reflection card from the Whispers of Ganesh. So what this tells me is that you are going to, again, need to kind of reflect on what needs to be done in order to make this happen, because it's going to be a bit of a juggling thing. So you notice that he's looking at a peacock feather right here. This is associated with Goddess Lakshmi, but also his brother Skanda, who's god of war. He's the god of movement. And so this is all about spiritual healing energy. It brings balance and harmony into your life. And so you've reached a point in your life's journey where it's now time to release the need to take responsibility for events that are beyond your control and let other people take care of you. I know that's hard, but I'm talking about people outside of Daniel who loves you. So recognize the beauty of each path and person that comes in to help you through this journey, and it will bless their journey if they help you. Okay, it'll help them understand something inside of themselves. Appreciate what they're doing, even if the communication isn't as clear. Okay, you'll have to give you the dates that you're going, but reflection and visualization will help you kind of deal with this as it comes forward. And then I got the relaxation card. Just literally relax and let people do what they're going to do, and just laugh if things go wrong or right or whatever, and realize that this is them living in, this is you giving them the ability to help you. And then allowing them to come in and you just relax as you go through this. Okay, sweetie. So that's what I got. So if you're willing to just relax, sit back, and let these other people take care of you and do what they're supposed to do, dharmically, it's going to be all right. I'm serious. It was very difficult for me to do this with Jonathan because I've been taking care of him, especially since COVID and we were all in lockdown when this was first like starting to manifest. I went, I can't put him on a plane. I can't do this because it was all on me. And then I realized all these people just stepped in, and it was like, people understand disabilities. It was like this huge wave that washed over me. So it is an exciting prospect. Also, make sure that if you have a longer flight, to make sure that you get a chair where your legs can go up, things like that. Spend a little extra money if you need to, especially when it comes to your needs. If you have to go in a wheelchair, make sure that you are in the area of the cabin that can accommodate it. And yeah, one of the best things that I did is, if you have American Express, I know this is a little weird, but it's just my muggle coming in. If you have American Express, you can tell them, I have a disability and I want to get a path with one of their sponsors. And they will like treat you like a queen the whole way. Like, it's because like you have 3 different like corporate organizations that are trying to make a good reputation based on this. So it's a whole thing. So if you need any help, you're always welcome to email me. But yeah, best of luck to you. I'm excited to see what Jonathan says. And people are very kind. You'll see it, especially airline workers, despite how much they're paid. So.
Well, it's funny you're talking about others with empathy and everything, because I pulled out Earth empathy, sensitivity to physical events, right? So you're feeling that kind of like overwhelmed, like, oh God, I don't want to be a burden on anybody.
Yeah.
But you know what? You just need to walk away from those emotions because they're not serving you. Yeah. They're just being a hindrance, and realize that this is the victory, right? This is like, you get to sit on the horse and ride, and everyone else is cheering. Right. And then I got the 9 of Cups. It was kind of like this, though. So I'm seeing it as it's slowly starting to come up as you...
Like a wheelchair.
And as it comes up, there it is. The wish is fulfilled, right? So you got to also give room for people to be gentle and kind, right? And let them help you if they want to. That's really what this is. Like, if someone's there wanting to help, let them, right? I mean, everything that Michelle was talking about is like right here again. So
that's how spirit works. Oh my gosh.
Emotions and then get out of control and keep you stuck, right? Walk away from the emotions that don't serve any purpose other than keeping you stuck. Okay.
Yeah, everyone's just loving your messages, Jonathan. Isn't he an amazing soul? Links are in the description. Please get a reading with him. He is absolutely lovely. And You hear what he does with his necklaces. They're healing talismans that will change your life. So definitely check him out. I am so glad we connected. My cards were like, get Jonathan on the show. And I'm like, okay. Because I was going through a whole list of like readers that I was thinking about having. And they were just like, I have so many good cards for you. And then I talked to Jenna about you and everyone. And they were just like, and I saw you on all these shows. And I'm just like, because I do my homework before I have someone come on. Because I'm a little gun shy. And it's, oh my gosh, what a joy you are. What a joy you are, Jonathan. Oh, I'm so thankful. So thankful.
I'm thankful for you having me join you.
Oh.
I haven't really doing much with my channel, so it's always fun to like get to come on and just play with someone, right?
Definitely. I've got to do that a few times. I need to do it more. So like we need to take a little like chapter out of what we just told Susan to do and go on. Yeah, rely on others to kind of share our gifts with. So thank you so much. And Judith says, have a blessed evening, everyone. And I just want to thank everyone, especially if you're new, says you could work. Thank you, Jonathan. Isn't he great, guys? Oh, we're definitely having you back on. You are a fabulous human being and soul. And then she goes, y'all are the best. We're so grateful. Meet me in Pasadena. Yeah, blessings to all of you. Thank you for all of the lovely hearts, Venus. And we just want to say thank you to everyone who joined us. Know that I am here every single Monday. And well, almost every single Monday, unless there's a Gandanta or or something happens. But know that we love you all, and that if you want Jonathan on again, say it in the comments. We just
It also helps the algorithms.
Yes, it does. And all of his links are in the description. So, and you're so welcome, Tamitha. And then Judith wants to know, do you ship to Canada?
I have. I'll have to look into it just because things are so weird right now.
Yeah, they are. They really are, especially with the tariff.
I want to say yes, but let me check.
Yeah. Just to let you guys know.
To me. My email is on the link tree. So
it's all in the description, guys. Just go right there, click on that link tree. You can get everything you need from Jonathan. Okay.
Thank you,
Please
Susan.
do so. And then Susan says, more Jonathan. Yes. Agreed. All right. And she goes, okay, thank you. All right. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Jonathan. We will definitely have you on again. And blessings to all of you. And I will leave you all with this mantra as we enter into Venus in Gandanta. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durga Chama Shivadatri Swaha Swada Namostute Om Krim Kali Kaye Namaha Jai Kali Jai Ma.
Thank you.
Sacred knowledge from the stars. Vedic truth heals ancient scars. Mantras clear the karmic way, bringing light to guide each day. Let the planets show their signs as the cards and stars combine. Ancient wisdom flows through